Hello everybody, this is Frankie Day for Frankie Day Models. Okay, for this beautiful evening in Tennessee, got the door open, fresh air coming in here, feels nice outside. Today's video will be a little different. As you notice behind me, you got my Titanic, she's at birth. And I'll resume back on her very shortly and let her dry. I did some extra work on last night on camera. And so I'll have live action of that coming up pretty soon. So right now, guys, it's getting nice warm outside, and I got some beautiful looking hills out there right behind my daughter's house out here, and my son-in-law's home. It's like hills. That's what I like, and I'm going to fly these out there. So I'm pretty well inspired by all this land I have out here. I could be able to fly my planes. I don't know how I could not fly out there. There's no place to fly out there, especially in my neck of the woods where I live down. But out here, hills and hills and hills and hills and then some. So I started this build in the trailer. I think I started this thing maybe about a year ago, I think. Around that time. It's a Guillows Nieuport 2. And it's the laser kit instead of the one that's been punched out with a die. And like those old Guillow kits, they were rough as a cob. When you used to have those die machines, pow, and they come down and they stamp with a balsa. Sometimes they crush the wood and you can't use those parts. But one thing good about Guillow's plans, also Sterling, is that they give you templates of the actual parts. Oh yeah, like I say, don't throw these plans away. Don't butcher them up. All you gotta do, you got to take it on the Keikos or Office Max when they have a copy of them, and you cut out all your templates off that copy you made, and paste them on your wood and cut them out. There you go. You got yourself another kit and get yourself some stick woods and stringers and such and strip wood, and you're on your way. Anyway, I like building balsa wood planes, guys. Right now, I'm pretty well inspired with all the land we have out here, and I got a few plastic models here. I started on my 1/32 scale Revell 1974 issue of the Bowfighter, 1/32 scale, the old black version. It's all black, old Negro color. I started out a little bit, so I'll probably have a video of that coming up too. Let's go to YouTube as my channels. I've got a hold of customer support a dozen times, feedback a dozen times. They still haven't unlocked my videos saved as private. So from now on, Facebook has not objected to me. I think they don't mind. Unless I go ahead and posting all my videos on Facebook. So be sure, guys, out there, spread the word around and everything. And I got all my videos on Facebook, so you can go there on Facebook on my page, or you see it on the main page as you turn on your Facebook. And so I have them uploaded there. Of course, I'll keep YouTube on there too, but it's Facebook. The only way I'm getting any comments at all is through Facebook. I'm a dead duck in YouTube. They'll allow me to comment. That's nice of them. But when it comes to unlocking my saved as private, that's another thing. Like I say, I'm just gonna go ahead and start uploading my videos on Facebook. That way, you guys get firsthand of looking at my videos, and perhaps it'll circulate to YouTube. Okay, we're going to change cameras over here and get started on this Nieuport right here. The whole airplane has been exactly assembled. All it needs to be covered. And so all the parts have been already sanded down. All the work on this thing has been done at the trailer. I just took the kit down from up there and brought it here so I can be able to start covering on it. Okay, we'll switch cameras over here. We'll take a look at this bad boy and see what we can do here. Okay, here I am. Got the fuselage structures all been sanded down. I braided my rubber. I put about two. I got about 2 strands. No, about 4 strands of rubber. I got it all braided. And looking over here, I got the rest of the parts right here, all laid out. It's all been sanded, all ready to be covered. So we're going to start out with the fuselage. I've already cut out a piece already of this tissue. Get the motor peg right there. I had to push down, make it flush. Then when the tissue's all taut and dry, I just cut around it and push the motor peg through. It'll be all done, all one heel, one move. Okay, since ain't no such thing as butyrate or nitrate dope anymore, if there is, I like to know where it's at. There's all kinds of methods of applying adhesive on this here. This has all been sanded down with fine sandpaper. I use this 320 wet and dry sandpaper. Wrapped around the file board and give it a good sanding. So all the fresh wood is be exposed. I'd be able to apply my adhesive. Now, the kit suggests using white glue, Elmer's glue, school glue. Dilute it with water, then brush it on your strings and lay your tissue on. That's good too. That's another good method. Right here's another method. That's what I'm going to use. It works pretty good. So remember, you got a fuselage like this. It's pretty square. It's not very rounded. The only rounded part of the fuselage is the turtle deck on top. Of course, right on top around the engine. Everything else is flat. So I start with the flat sides first, then go ahead and do the curve. Right here, I was going ahead applying all this glue stick on here. This stuff does a good job of wood, guys. What it does, it fills in the pores of the wood, and you can be able to cover your wood with the adhesive that it's composed of, and it'll stick very good on here without fuss. Then shrink dry it with denatured alcohol and water, or just use Windex. I like to use the Windex. Always give it a good coat of this stuff. Alrighty then. Take the tissue and put it right up against that former. You go ahead and lay the rest of it on here. It smooths out just like this. Now, this former right here, you got 3 stringers go here, to here, and there, and there. It forms like a blister on there. That's done last. That's the fuselage is covered. These Guillows kits have been around for a long, long time, and I love these laser cut versions of the kits that they produce. The old-fashioned kits made back in the 60s, they have a die cut with these machines. Like I say, they stamp down like that. Sometimes they got too much pressure. They crush the wood, and that part is absolutely useless. So thank God for extra trim plates to give you on here. You can make yourself another one. That's what purpose why they do, because they know darn well those parts are effective. But with the advent of laser, you got 100% fitting of your parts without problems. Nice. Now, I got a problem right here, which I know before I started the video is I don't have my appenizer with my Windex. I asked my granddaughter, and there they have anything. No, they don't. So the only way I can be able to get this tissue wet is I'm going to have to apply a brush with water. So I got some water right here. Soak my paintbrush in it. Just kind of brush it on. With a nice number 11, Bend 11 blade, it makes life a little easier. I remember years ago when I was a child building these things, because back in my days when I was a kid growing up, there wasn't no such thing as plastic models. That was just something from a distant future. And I couldn't get accessibility to detrate dope. I resorted to clear nail polish my mother used to use. My mother used to scream at me, Frank, quit using my nail polish. She said, Mom, I gotta have it. She says, give me some money and I'll buy you some nail polish. And I did. I gave her money. She bought me all kinds of clear nail polish until I was able to get some dope. Nowadays, dope is just something you don't use no more. You got a big piece like this working on the fuselage, like I'm doing here. This piece right here, right across here, I got. You can say, I'm up there to do two of these. Now, these Guillows models, back in 1960, the wood was a lot more heavier back in those days with the wood they used. And it was in a lot of weight problems. Yeah. It's free. This much right here will cover both sides of this spreader right here. So be sure you don't waste this stuff. This stuff works very handy for small pieces in here. I gotta go to Hobby Lobby and get me a cutting mat. I do not like using wood. This side here is brand new. It's not damaged like this here. I will need that to build my wings of my airplanes. So that's why I got this wood here to build my wings. And fuselage structures in my models. I got a lot of balsa kit here, guys. I got a lot of storage too. I got too much storage. A lot of it. Like I said in a couple videos of mine, we'll make preparations to go out and get the stuff. Okay. Put this over here, out of the way. I'll go back here and kind of. That's pretty tight there. Wait till I put the water to it. Be tight as a steel guitar string. Go right back over with a glue stick here. That will soften the fiber of the tissue and it'll wrap around the stringer. Use your finger here, just kind of, just like this, work it out. I'm going to look at the camera here. Let it edge there. Use your fingers, just work that tissue in, right on top of this, right on top of the stringer, just like this. It's got to be sealed in the back. Make sure it's good and sealed there. That's it. Voila. A little more right here. I know one thing, my daughter and my son-in-law, they're going to be plumb dog tired to get back. They might be back this weekend, I'm thinking. They haven't called me yet, and I guess, but they'll let me know. I do worry about them a lot. Okay. In review, that's pretty good. See, it looks like it's already been shrunk already. It hasn't been shrunk yet, but it's going to. Let this adhesive dry a little bit. Now the other side can be done. Now, this piece right here might be able to cover. That's one there. My God, I was right. Now I'm going to cover this piece, this side here. Get that done by using those pieces right there. They give you enough tissue in this kit. I was never too keen on Guillows tissue they use. But this stuff seems like me that it's pretty good. Now, when you cover these things here, after your dope job is done, when your cover job is all finished, after it's all been shrunk already, you can sell some Krylon, 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 clear. Go down to Hobby Lobby. They got it because this stuff here is made for paper. I figure it's designed for paper. It's a gloss. Or just quite long, go down to Ace Hardware stores or any kind of hardware store. You get quite on clear. It's the same stuff. But go to Hobby Lobby. Go down there. It's acrylic paint. It's an acrylic clear. It comes in like a buff kind of a can, like a beige kind of a can. That's called Wood Forest on there. I think that's the name of the brand. And that stuff works very good. It's like a dope because you're sealing all these fibers are sealed in. Just give it 2 coats. So it's only 2 coats of spray when it's done. Then, if you want to color this airplane, take an airbrush and just airbrush it. Use acrylics. Don't use enamels. Acrylics stay dry as you put them on there. Then you give one last coat of Krylon to seal it. Then go ahead and decal it. Alrighty then. Okay, we're going to start this here. That old surplus piece worked out pretty good. Like I say, you got big pieces like that, save them. You use them with a patch and everything. These Guillows kits have been around for a long time, fellas. Since 1930s. So you got to smooth it out. Use your hand and massage. Pull out all those wrinkles. You go right around where you got stuck to, it will go right through that tissue right there. For extra adhesive. Let it dry, then you go back and shrink it with your water. There's 3 different methods of shrinking your tissue. Correct way is use an alpinizer, a spitzer. Or number 2, old-fashioned models like me, after it's all been doped, take your tissue, you put it in water, and lay it over wet, and it'll dry. That's old school way. And also, lastly, you can go ahead and apply it by using this method. It's very quiet out here in Tennessee. You guys better let that. The way I likes it. Very quiet. My granddaughters are wonderful. They keep themselves, you know. Not used to being around old grandpappy right here. These rubber kits, they made the fly pretty good. The thing is, you gotta make sure that it's got no warps in your wings and your weight value. Some people use lightning holes. They cut holes through the wood to lighten up, which is a good idea. Like right here where I'm cutting, some people take the outline of this letter right here and trace it on cardboard, and they laminate it by using the cardboard as a form. That's another way of lightening ship. But getting back to the wood they used years ago when I was a kid building these things was pretty heavy wood back in those days. And wood now, they use nowadays, especially as laser kit, is very light wood. Very good wood. I'm sure glue these edges on here and take them. You want to cut them flush so you don't have nothing to stick to, because they got to wrap around and have something to stick to. Now these little curves like this, you got to make little release slits. By doing that, they'll form real easy. Because like you want to double, you want to wrap around because it has something to stick to. Just like that. Look at that. Use your fingers. And like I said, the wood used today is very, very light. Yeah, come along, gang. Come along. There you go. Let it dry. But come along, guys. Can we build this Nieuport together? Yes, we can. Got a piece here. Great. bit here. I like to work slow, guys. The slower you work, the better the model is going to be. This thing's going to fly. Oh, let's try over here. Cut something a piece of tissue out here. Give a piece of process like we did before. We'll get the right side of the fuselage like we did here. Yeah, those blue pens work very good, guys. To me, I never thought of anything like that, but it's, you got a lot of modelers out there experimenting with stuff. And they share their work with other modelers because anything can be superseded. Anything can be. There's always something that can replace something else. Okay, we'll put this knife out of the way here. Gotta be very careful with these things, guys. These things cut skin very well. Now, I'm going to lay this tissue over here. Because I don't want to lay this fuselage down on wood. It's got to have some kind of protection. Now, I've got all these. Before we get started, here I will show you a breakdown of what I've done already. Everything is ready to be covered. These last, like an undercarriage. The kit gives you wire, real fine wire. And this wire will be used as reinforcements for your undercarriage like this. But you got to bend it to the shape up this way. You take a pen or a pencil, like right here. Always work in the center. So I got that marked right there. You take a pencil, you press hard enough, you'll indent a trench in there, put a recess in there. Then you lay your wire across there, it'll rest easy. Then use your ACC glue, go ahead and Quiet glue, go ahead and glue it in there. But got to be reinforced, guys. You don't, the lining could break. That's the first thing that breaks on these things. So they got to be reinforced. So I got the cabin struts. You got the interplane struts. And the cabin struts I haven't got assembled yet. But as you can see here, I got everything ready to go. It needs to be prepared and covered. So the parts need to be covered, prepared and ready. These parts right here I'm picking up, struts, wing struts, and the undercarriage. They got to be sanded down later. So I'll put them over here. They had to be prepared before you add on to this here model. Okay, let's dry here. Yeah, lay it over here. Oh, okay, we'll come back over here and repeat the process like I did before. See how we slowly push that through there? That's how you do that. That way, keep even pulling the motor peg out and taking the rubber out and put the rubber back in there. It's all ready to go. This is a little check right there, I'll show you. Now, trick is push it all the way to its flush. Right on that motor mount right there, so it's flush on there. Go ahead and cover this. Okay, we'll take out this old glue stick and give her another. Another go with this side. That's what I like about these new laser wood you use nowadays. That stuff really it makes it a lot more easier. The application of parts go together very much nicely. But like I said before, guys, the stuff they gave you, the wood you used years ago, about 50, 60 years ago, the wood is very, very thick wood. It adds a lot of weight value to the model. So an airplane, like I said, is like a bird. Its worst enemy is weight. Some people take this model, like I say, make laminations around the stabilizer, the rudder. On the wings, they cut holes through the trailing edge of the wings to lighten up. Some use split ribs. You have a good coat of this glue here, guys. Just like I did on the left side of the fuselage. Get a good coat of this stuff here. This glue pen, like I say, just another form of glue on tissue, you know. Okay. Just like I did before. Work it out. Work out all those wrinkles. Smooth it out real well. Do a neat job too, guys. That's your trademark. Some people don't want to do good jobs because they want to strive for the skills. And they hastily attempt the job and the results don't look too good. I see some of these tissue jobs these guys do. A lot of puckers and stuff. Just go over the stringer just like that. Like you know right here. 2 or 3 good times. Because like I say, this it liquefies. It goes right through the tissue into the wood. It has a lot of stickum to it. That's what I like about it. Okay. That's done. Stick it out of the way there. Let it dry for a couple minutes. All that's left is the top and the bottom. This fuselage is done. Well, the going gets going. It don't take long to cover this thing, but I like to work slow. I think last balsa model I worked on was that Layered Solution by Dumas. And that's ready to be flying right now. That's why I got a lot of models I've been wanting to fly. I can't fly because where I was living at and everything, the location. And this wasn't, there wasn't a very good place to fly out there. Go. That piece you don't need. And get my scissors over here. Instead of ripping that through with a number 11 blade, I can go ahead and just cut this out right here. Take the blue pin again and kind of, like I did on the left side of the fuselage, glue the surplus so it goes down the stringer. You don't want to pull it out, but when it shrinks, you can pull away from the stringer that's glued to and leave a empty space there. There's nothing going nowhere. It'll be like a hole in your tissue. Yeah, there we go. Get the knife out of the way. Like I say, you don't want to stick yourself that damn knife and lay it down. There we go. Alrighty. I'll go over here. Glue down over here where I cut it, just now cut it. That way it's sealed around the stringers right there. When it shrinks, it ain't gonna pull away from that stringer. Wonderful. Nice and wet in there too. This stuff sticks very well. Whoever thought about using this blue pen on this as adhesive, they're short of genius. Very short of genius. Make sure it's nice and glued here. All joints are glued together. There you go, guys. Presto. That's pretty tight right there. Now, good control of your shrinkage of your tissue is using a heat gun. Not too high of a heat. A hair dryer. You can always spray a hair dryer like that. You can always pull up puckers like that. This here don't need no puckers pulled out. Maybe just a little puckered here, as you can see. But it is tight in there. It really is. Once the shrink dried, you go ahead and add your Cryon. They come in aerosol cans. That's good stuff. Like I said, go down there to the Hobby Lobby and get yourself that acrylic. You'll see it. It's a big old tall, like kind of like a gold can. That costs $8 or $9, guys. That's awful expensive, but it does a good job. Price of living will be going. Prices of stuff will be going down pretty soon, guys. We don't have to worry about too much longer. Mr. Trump is doing a good job getting our economy back together again, like the way it's supposed to. Yeah, guys. There's a piece left over. Don't throw that away. Let it dry a little bit here. Oh boy. When it dries, I can take the motor stick, the motor mount, and push it through very gently. It'll go through there. Still a little dry yet. This side here is dry. Then I go ahead and brush on some water. I take a heat gun to it. It'll tighten up like a, just like that. This piece here, go right across top here. Right across here. Just like that. Yep. Make sure you can work that wing a little bit there, yeah. You can pull that out. Make sure when you cover your wings, make sure you got no warps in it. Like I say, you can control the warps for that heat gun. Just make sure it's straight. You can spray a little more water on it and pull that tissue out a little more, and you can control it. Yeah. I'll go ahead and glue. Get this fin here on the other side and get it covered. Take the fuselage and put it out of the way right here. Go back and glue this puppy down. Then want to call it wrap for the video. And we'll do some more work tomorrow. I haven't gave up on the Titanic yet, guys. I just looking outside and how beautiful it is out there with the, I can be able to fly my planes out there, the back out there, and have a blast. There's a radio control field about a quarter of a mile away from this house. I take my radio control stuff out there and fly them. Everything. I got a big lake out there, 2-minute walk. Take my radio control model boats out there, sailboats. Wandava. I gotta use this piece here. Oh, just like that, guys. Nice and flat. Well, back over again after you got the tissue applied to it. You know, make sure all those stringers are saturated with this glue. Glue down that doggone tissue. And we'll keep it from unraveling and everything. And keep it nice and tight. A decal fits over that anyway. So far, this tissue works pretty good. I can't see why we need puckers on there. Okay, I think I'll let that dry. Well, I think that's about it for tonight, guys. We'll say some more tomorrow. We'll go back and finish the video right now. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and upload this on Facebook and go ahead and YouTube and copy of my YouTube on there. Keep my YouTube going on. Maybe with the grace of God, these people will unblock my saved as private. It ain't my fault. You know, when you lose your doggone account and stuff like that, they should know who you are. Again, quality control. New subscriber. Wonderful. I'm getting some new hits now. Like I say, it wasn't for Facebook, guys. You wouldn't be watching this video. You wouldn't. That's my main platform to get these things downloaded. Okay. We'll take a fast visual of what we did. We got both sides of the fuselage covered. All it needs is to have a little some water on it and shrunk dry and be ready to go. Yeah. Let it dry. We got more to tomorrow on it. We'll have some fun. We may be able to fly this thing in no time. Okay. I hope YouTube will be able to get my channel squared away so I can do this thing normal. Instead of doing anything half rear end. Okay, I can't think of anything else to do, so I got more live action video going on tomorrow. We'll be probably on the Nieuport right here. And we'll get back on the Titanic very shortly. I did a pretty good sized dead end for the past week. So I'll let it kind of stew for a while and go on to something else. Which just needs attention immediately because I already started it a year ago. So I got tired of looking at a box over there where I could build these things and fly them because I got a beautiful backyard out there at my daughter and son-in-law's house. And I can fly them out there. Have a wonderful time out there. Okay. Make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Beware of your surroundings. Say your prayers. And thank you very much. And God bless you all my new subscribers that started to get to my channel. My new subscribers will get used to me. And you look up Frankie Day Models, you'll find a lot of videos I made. I got a lot of them. I must be 1,000 videos. So It's time for me to bail out of here, and we'll catch you on the next video. So stay posted for live action tomorrow on the Nieuport by Guillows. This is Frankie Dave Model signing off. We'll catch you guys tomorrow on the next video.